Seems like the only thing Supergirl actually saved was people's money by giving them a reason to stay home. You gotta love it, dude. So today we're going to get into the lore of the story and how they didn't actually go with the comics. I saw this, thought it was interesting, but stick around to the end. I got some news and pop culture I want to cover with you guys. Let's get off into it.
They're not looking good for Supergirl because the official box office numbers for Supergirl are starting to come in, and it's looking like Supergirl is going to be one of the biggest flops ever for DC.
Hey, talking about biggest flops ever, I'll show you one of the biggest flops ever. You're a sick individual.
Which of course has people panicking, and of course people are wondering if this universe is going to get rebooted again and stuff like that. So let's break down the actual box office.
It should just get booted, you know what I mean? No reboot, just straight boot. It should be gone.
Numbers, why I think it happened, and if DC Studios is in trouble going forward. So on Supergirl's opening day on Friday, the official box office numbers say that Supergirl made $18 million domestically here in the United States, which for some comparison, yeah, Morbius made $17 million, and
I actually watched Morbius, and I thought it was hot dog water. It was not good. I don't know what it is about Jared Leto recently just dropping the straight up ball.
Supergirl's box office on its opening day is actually lower than Joker 2, The Marvels, and The Flash. Three of the biggest...
I mean, all of those were all garbaggio, though.
Superhero movie flops of the decade so far. The movie also got the box office kiss of death because it got a B- cinema score. If you don't know what cinema score is, it's pretty much just a survey of like the general moviegoer when they walk out of the theater on opening day. Were they happy with the film? Did it meet their expectations? And some even garbage films get like an A cinema score. So getting a B- is really bad. That means the general word of mouth around this film is not going to be good. And yes,
and what's even crazier is the fact that they got baggies. Millions of dollars. Let's just do a survey here. Put an A+ in the comments if you like the channel and you think the quality's good. I feel like I could get a better score with my freaking YouTube channel than James Gunn and the DCU can get with Supergirl.
You can see domestically here in the United States, which is where this movie is going to make most of its money, it only is on pace to make $40 million in its opening weekend. Projections from just like a month ago had this thing going as high as like $70 to $80 million. And as I said on Twitter, the teaser poster that James Gunn posted out had 400,000 likes on Twitter alone. It had millions on Instagram and stuff. The hype for this movie was there, and I think the first and second trailer were just so incredibly dull for this movie that it kind of killed all the hype. And then we found out by watching the movie ourselves, oh yeah, the trailers looked dull because there really wasn't anything exciting to show in them in the actual movie itself. And I don't think this is like a horrible Morbius level movie or anything, but it's just way too mediocre. And I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, the MCU started off with Iron Man, then followed up with the Incredible Hulk. Well, yeah, that was back in 2008.
And those movies were good. Put a 1 in the chat. I enjoyed Iron Man. I enjoyed Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark. I'm more of an Edward Norton Hulk guy. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a huge Mark Buffalo, but to each his own, I guess. If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles, you should hear this. Recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions in their role for designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body image issues, but they did not share those risks while they just prioritized profits. The recent historic verdict underscores the consequences of these decisions. Now, Morgan & Morgan is stepping up to hold these platforms accountable for the harm that they caused. Click the link in the description to take a short quiz. You may be entitled to a potential recovery of over $1,000. $1,000. Never say I never did anything for you guys, okay? $1,000. Go click the link. It's easy.
In 2009. Now we've had 20 years of superhero saturation. A film being just fine and mediocre might as well be the same thing as being a disaster nowadays because there's so much content out there. People have unlimited streaming platforms and YouTube, Netflix, Disney Plus, all this stuff. If a movie doesn't look amazing and isn't getting insane word of mouth reviews, something like Obsession or Project Hail Mary that both became huge box office successes this year, the movie's basically dead at the box office now. But there's still a lot of reasons I'm not worried about the future of the DCU at all, even though...
No, I mean, Supergirl can go just straight to DVD, Straight to DVD. That's a crazy one, bro. All right, I think this dude talks about more of the lore, I believe.
Jumping straight in. Supergirl is a terrible adaptation, but it's not a terrible movie. Hear me out. If you didn't know, this movie is based on Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow storyline. It's an amazing story. If you haven't read it, read it. One reason why this comic gets so much praise is its use of color. This comic is beautiful. Please tell me why the people behind the Supergirl movie saw stuff like this and gave us stuff like this. Not only is this one of like the greyest, dullest...
I mean, it's got like the Dune color grading, which for Dune it works, right? You're talking sand, spice. This is Supergirl. I agree, it should be more colorful.
ashiest looking things to come out of the DCU so far.
And I've also heard it's really muddy, and just from these screenshots, it does look very muddy and dark.
It has to be one of the greyest, dullest, ashiest things to come out of any movie in a hot minute. Bruv, this film looked like something straight out of Thor the Dark World. And that has to be the ashiest movie ever made. Secondly, what also really annoyed me about this movie were certain character translations from source material to screen. Like the main side character, Ruthie, for example. In the comics, she was a really interesting, compelling character. Yeah, in the comics, she was annoying sometimes, but her annoyance was used as comedic relief. It was genuinely funny. I don't know, in the movie, they kind of just stripped anything that made her interesting and just made her this annoying, one-dimensional thing for Kara to babysit rather than being an actual person. Easily the worst thing to come out of this movie is this wank stain right here. This pussy. This
just the way he looks. He looks like Hellraiser's, he looks like Hellraiser's slow cousin, you know? Like he shaved all of his nubs off and all this spite. This is a horrible villain, bro. He doesn't look menacing at all.
To come out of this movie is this wank stain right here. This pussy. This is creme of the Yellow Hills. I know this brother. Who the hell is this brother? Someone saw this and decided to make this.
That makes no sense at all.
Why? I'm not even joking, he might be one of the worst adapted villains of all time. He also just stripped all of his character traits from the comics and just turned him into this just generic, overpowered C-list villain. Get out of here, you stink! Also, structurally, I think this movie doesn't really do itself any favors. For one, I think the pacing is all over the place. I think it speeds up in areas where it needs to slow down and slows down in areas where it needs to speed up. And there are some emotional beats that just went like that and didn't have time to fester whatsoever. There were also some useless moments that had screen time a lot longer than it should. For a film that had a lot of time in post-production to tweak things like CGI, special effects, stuff like that, boy, the CGI is all over the gaff in this movie. Like, I can't even defend it. Like, it gets distracting sometimes. However, on a lighter note, there are a lot of things about this movie.
Dude, I will say, I don't know about you guys, put one in the chat if you agree. There was something about the CGI in like the early and late 2000s. Like, I'd say like 2005 to 2015 that was actually pretty solid, dude. Some of it was actually pretty good. I don't know why it's been so bad. Like, I don't know which one it is. It's like the Transformers movie that has like this massive, I can't even remember that one. Some of you guys might remember it, but it's like one of the biggest villains that's a Transformer, and it's absolutely massive. And apparently it took like 15 supercomputers and all this craziness, but I watched that scene the other day and was really blown away of how good it was. What does this chick gonna say?
Gunn really had a lot of people fooled, huh? It's gonna be different this time, babe, I promise. It's a new era of comic book movies. Yeah, Supergirl is bad, and it's not even bad in the ambitious and interesting sort of way. It has the same boring issues we've been talking about with these movies for the past decade. I'm not making excuses for anyone anymore. It's a terrible adaptation in many ways, but that's its own conversation. Even taking the film on its own terms, it looks terrible. I kind of can't believe that they released the third act of this in the state that it's in. It's like the Flash Sludgescape levels of bad, and the already infamous needle drop is just the cherry on top. But the color palette of the film overall is just so drab and boring. Someone tell Disney that space westerns don't have to just be brown. Just look at the source material, like this should earn jail time. Mad Max Fury Road, which some people have been comparing this film to, and like, I guess. That movie has much more striking colors than this one, and that movie takes place completely in the desert. They go to so many different locations and planets in this, and they don't make any of them visually interesting. Every character lacks...
Well, it's when, dude, what I've noticed is when you try to make everything look super cinematic and everything just looks muddy and dry and the same. You know what I mean? Warner Bros, you know, seen with DCU, they wanted a blockbuster. They got a block and a buster, you know? Yeah, Supergirl's biggest superpower was just making the theaters look abandoned. Oh my god. Here, let's see what the Twitter stuff says. DC Studios' Supergirl debuted with $38 million domestically and $68 million worldwide against a $170 million budget, finishing second to Pixar's Toy Story 5 and underperforming expectations of 50 to 55 million. Co-CEO Peter Safran called it a setback and a long-term strategy. Long-term strategy? What?
You're a liar!
No, that's not it. Where were we at? Amid projections of over $200 million losses for Warner Bros., Alcock, aka All Vash, laughed off online backlash and Variety, clarifying her promo comments while fans shared stories of kids enjoying the films despite mixed 57% Rotten Tomatoes reviews. Here's the whole thing, dude. Kids are going to enjoy anything that's like about Superman, Supergirl, super dude, super whatever. They're going to enjoy it. You know, want to know why? Because they're children. Kids are easy to please, bro.
I have many queer friends.
Yikes.
So honestly, I'm kind of honored.
Of course you are.
I'm honored that that's happening. But I think because she doesn't live inside the binary of what we think a woman should be.
I love it. I love it, dude.
That is what makes her so special and so exciting and so new.
You're a liar!
Wait, so you're telling me feminist, hard-headed, modern women is something new? No, it's not. That's been y'all's playbook for the past freaking 5 to 10 years, it feels like. It feels like all y'all want to be independent, a binary. How many... Hey, let me ask y'all this question. How many modern women do you think can go out there and suck a pen? I bet a lot. Ride a pen. I bet there's quite a bit. How many do you think have a cookbook? How many of them do you think can make skits from scratch? You ask them what skits is? Good question. Bring it in. Biscuits. That's some southern stuff for you right there. How many of them do you think can cook a meal from scratch without looking up a recipe? Probably not a lot. That's the problem. And just this face right here. This is what the modern women are good at right here. Mouth open, sticking things in the gullet. What they're not good at, cooking for a family. What they're not good at, being in a relationship. What they're not good at, not being narcissistic and selfish. What they're not good at, serving a man, serving a family. We've pumped so much propaganda down these women's throats. It's almost like foie gras to a duck how much they're force-fed this stuff. And they really think that what they're doing with a man and building a family and building a legacy is oppression. That's crazy work. It's crazy work to me. It's wild how misled these women are. So living in the binary of what a woman is, what are we talking about, 50 years ago? Women, a lot of women these days don't want to cook and clean and be a housewife and be a stay-at-home mom. Like what I have with Cass, I'm very thankful. She doesn't want to work. She wants to stay home. She wants to cook. She wants to clean. She wants to be a mom. She wants to be a wife. I got it made, dude. I'm sitting in the shade. All my meals are prepared for me. The house is always clean. Baby Nichs is always taken care of. I feel loved. I feel appreciated. I get told how awesome of a job I'm doing. I get celebrated as the man of the house. It's amazing. That's why I preach so much positivity in relationships, because having what I have is, to me, the most fulfilling thing you can have as a man. Being solo dolo is cool and it has its perks, but having a woman behind you cheerleading and cheering you on, saying, hey, you're doing great. Hey, you're working so hard for your family. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, you're an amazing dad. Hey, you're an amazing husband. That stuff, boy, feels better than anything in a bank account or a pat on the back from your boss or buying a new thing. For me, that's what it's all about. Maybe that's just a good old Southern boy in me. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. But, you know, it could be. But that's just what I get a lot of fulfillment from. And I have a surprise for you guys. I ordered some stuff. I'm going to start dressing up and dressing a little funnier, just because I feel like it adds some comedic relief to the whole thing. All right, here we go. What else do we have here? Supergirl's such a flop. What do we got? Oh my God. The AI, dude. The AI one. You know, I'd rather see this adaptation personally. Warlock the Destroyer Supergirl. With a metric ton can crush any man. Send me an earthquake. Entering back into the atmosphere. Oh my God. It's so good. This Dr. Clown PhD guy is so good, bro. Some of his stuff is hilarious. I don't know if he comes up with all the AI or what it is, but geez, it's good. He's been making fun of these cops as well. Just start shooting people. Oh my God. Oh my God. You start shooting people, bro. You know, it's the best way to get around it, right? My jeez, dude. Now he's great with the AI. Dr. Clown PhD. I gotta follow this kid. It's probably a grown man. All right. Okay. Wow. I scrolled onto that clip a little too quick. Okay. So apparently there's a group of, we're going to switch gears here. So we spent about 15 minutes on it. We're going to switch gears. A group of overweight leftist women attempt to walk along the Mist Trail in Yosemite National Park. It goes exactly how you think it would go. All right, let's get off into this.
Hi, I'm Chelsea. This is me before hiking the Mist Trail in Yosemite.
Hi, I'm Becky, and this is me before hiking the Mist Trail in Yosemite.
Hi, I'm Sarah. This is me before hiking the Mist Trail.
Hi.
Big bag, big bag.
Before hiking the Mist Trail.
Hi, I'm Katie.
I can already tell from the builds, these women are straight fried. They're cooked. I know y'all can barely hear the clip, but you can see it, and that's what matters.
And this is me before hiking the Mist Trail at Yosemite.
One second. Maybe I can find it a little louder, because I want to see if they're, like, professing.
Hi, I'm Becky.
Like, if they're saying certain things like,
This is me before
okay, that's all pretty quiet. It's all pretty quiet. Okay, we'll just go back to the clip then. We'll go back to the clip. Sorry, Chad. I ruined
the
it.
Mist Trail in Yosemite.
Where are we at? Ish, here, yeah.
Hiking the Mist Trail at Yosemite.
Hi, I'm Gabby, and this is me before the Mist Trail hike in Yosemite National Park.
I'm Jamie, and this is me before hiking.
Jamie, I'm going to keep it at that. Wow, it looks like you sucked your thumb till you was 25. This poor baby.
Hiking the Mist Trail.
Hi, I'm Cass, and I feel terrific. This is me before the trail.
You're a liar!
Oh, I'm Phil. This is me before the Mist Trail.
He's the only one that's going to make it. Oh, my God.
I'm Grace, and this is me hiking a trail.
Grace. You better give your knees some grace. You know what I'm saying? God. She's built like a soft serve freaking... She's built like a custard-style soft frozen yogurt from Brahms. You know what I mean? Poor baby.
I mean, before I hike a trail.
Phil made it to Clark's Point and is stressed the F out. Yeah, because he's the only one under, 300 pounds. Grace had heat exhaustion, and Phil had to call search and rescue. Shocker. Yeah, I could have figured that. Grace hiked to Clark's Point before she had to be airlifted out for signs of a heat stroke. Oh my God.
You got it, Grace.
That's embarrassing, bro. Airlifted? Why didn't they just roll her down the hill? Hey, good job, honey. Just roll her down. That's crazy work. You know what? You don't go from eating Cheetos on the couch every day to hiking Yosemite in one lick. You really got to be careful these days. I saw this and about fell out of my chair. Living without an anus. Where are we at, dude?
Your anus was removed.
That is right, yeah.
Why?
What? I'm guessing it's a medical condition.
Do you mind if I ask why
No,
you're...
not
I'm
at
sorry,
all.
I've just been socially conditioned not to ask people about their anuses. So this is very,
I left my anus at home. Okay, let me shut up.
This
very
is the
weird
place
for
to
me.
do it.
Why did you have your anus removed?
So essentially back in 2011, I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer.
Okay, that makes sense.
And when push came to shove, I was not able to keep my anus. If I did, then I would essentially wouldn't have any use of it and would have to be pooping in a diaper. So having the stoma, the colostomy in my case, was able to provide me with a better quality of life, not having a diaper, and I have the stoma that I have my output in.
So how does it work exactly? Like they connected you?
It works just like a colostomy bag. My godmother had one. That's sad, dude. That's sad. It's just the headline kind of caught me. I'll keep it a buck. I was like, whoa, living without a butthole. Crazy work. So you guys know I just got back from VidCon. I was in Anaheim, California. Shout out to everybody that I met. It was honestly a blast. I loved it. I'm going to go to Vid Summit in September. That one's mainly for creators, though. So, and then, but either way, one thing I've been missing, because, with what I do, I sit behind a computer, I talk to you guys, and there's not a lot of human interaction. So it was really great to get out and get some human interaction. But I've noticed how foreign that is to a lot of people. It's very foreign these days. I saw this clip, and this chick is like, whoa, what's going on? Why are these people talking to me? Realizing that this is just what it's like in public. Like, I feel like people have been like COVID brainwashed to think that, oh, why are people talking to me in public? Like, that's a very normal thing now. It's just to get approached in public and be talked to.
The food here, is it good? Are you having tacos? I want. What are the size of them? What?
Are they fish? So big. Did you get fish tacos? I got fish. What's that, quesadilla? Yeah. They put real cheese in? Yeah. I went to that hacienda. They suck. No, this is so good. This is so good. I can't wait. Thank you. Enjoy your meal. You too. Oh my God. They're so good.
Keep it a thou out. Them tacos do look pretty wet sauce McGeezers. Why is everybody talking to me? Dude, this is what the real world is like. This is what it is, man. This is what it's all about. Talking. That's why I say, like, if you guys see me out in public, bro, I would love to talk to you. I'm not saying approach me all crazy, but everybody that approached me when I was at VidCon, so professional, dude. Like, hey, Levi. I was like, what's up, dude? Dapped him up, talked to him for a bit. And I was like, come back. I'm like, let's hang out for a minute. All right, I saw this clip, and this is like just a straight up case of hypergamy, and it really showcases that when women get older, this is really what they think.
Last year I turned 40, and these are things that I would not do again in my 20s and 30s. I would not get married. I met my...
No. Here's the funniest thing to me when a woman says, I would not get married. You don't get to choose that. You don't get to choose who gets on the knee for you. You don't get to choose the man that gets on his knee for you. That's just like a man saying, you know, I don't want to have sex with women at all. I don't want to have sex with women at all. That doesn't even matter to me. Like, having sex with women, well, women control access to sex and men control access to relationships. So if men control access to relationships, you can't sit there and say, well, I don't want to be married. You ain't even got the opportunity to. Come on now.
My husband when I was 24, and we got married when I was 29. At the time, I thought that this was like the ideal situation. I'm at the perfect age to get married. But what I realized was in the 4 years that we were married, I grew so much as a person.
Dude, it's always this. I grew so much as a person. Usually what this means is I made more money. I advanced in my career. I got in better shape, things like that. And then she basically she's like, I'm a higher level now. At least that's what she thinks. And so even though her husband met her where she was at, God forbid, it seems like your husband came in and helped you become a better person, but you should probably leave him. Yeah, that's not selfish at all.
I graduated from business school, started my own business. I just became such a different person.
I tell you guys. I hope this one, I'm going to end it now because it has music, and I'm hoping it doesn't get hit for the music side of it. But this is what these women always do, man. I went to school, I got a degree, I'm so much better now, I'm better than you, I'm better than him. And that's what it is. It's ridiculous. This is what they always do, though. This is what they always do. All right, what is this? Feminist word salad. What do we got?
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Jeez. Okay, the face.
I don't hate men. I just am extremely angry towards all those capable of implementing and perpetuating this toxic social archetype of masculinity we've got going on.
Okay, yeah. All right, where's the patriarchy? We got to hear the patriarchy.
But I don't think anger is a negative emotion, unlike hate. I think it is motivation for change. Therefore, I truly do not believe women are angry enough. Otherwise, things would change.
You should change your underwear. I bet it stinks.
So I will continue to spread anger. Like a wildfire, but never hate. You see, there are a lot of men I love dearly, once they have proven that they are capable of putting other things before their own ego.
Are you kidding me? Talking about men putting other things first, but you are literally putting your ego and insecurities first.
Gotcha, bitch!
Make it make sense.
Ego and insecurities, because that is the problem with the patriarchy.
I knew patriarchy was coming. I called it, right, chat?
Is that it is based on you, your ego, your fears, your greed.
I can't even take her serious. She really thinks she's cooking, bro. She really thinks she's cooking. Bro, I saw this and I fell out of my chair. If Cass did this to me, I would cry. Packing my husband's lunch, 28-year-old new dad / warehouse worker, 4 a.m. to 5 p.m. shift. Shout out to this man for working his tushy off. Let's really hope that this hardworking man's going to get a good meal. What do we got? Washed her hands, baby. Didn't even spread that. Okay. I'm gonna keep it a thou wow, dude. The meat didn't even look seasoned. Oh my god, she smashed it. Smash burgers, but they're sloppy joes. Man, God, half a tub of strawberry yogi? I'd say I love that.
I don't like this yogurt.
You don't like that yogurt?
Big bag, big bag.
Got a whole bowling ball for a head talking about like this yogurt. I'm so torn with this clip because at least, you know, she's a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home wife and she's making her husband lunch. But good Lord, honey, can't y'all figure out how to make something a little better? Hates it so much. Eats it. Four of those? What is that? Crap. Processed meat. More processed meat and cheese. More processed cheese. This dude's gonna be stopped up like a toilet at Denny's at 4 a.m. after chili extravaganza night. Good Lord. Half a bag of grapes. The most unbalanced lunch I've ever seen. What is that? Vita cocoa? Coconut water. Jesus. I mean, shout out to her for making his lunch. Or his, I guess it's like lunch and dinner and potentially even breakfast. So, I saw this clip, and this is probably one of the most diabolical builds I've ever seen right here. And I'm not sure who this off-brand Rapunzel, maybe even Dude Punzel, I don't even know what team they're swinging for.
We're at Build-A-Bear right now, getting ready to stuff a bear. I wish I was getting stuffed instead. Come along with me.
Dude, oh my God, built like a thumb, dude.
This is the bear I'm picking.
This is the bear I'm picking.
Wait, I can't tell. Are they swinging for the other team?
We're at Build-A-Bear.
What the Jesus, dude. You don't have to say any more about the way some of these people look, brother. It's bad. It's so bad. Good Lord. All right, dating is hard. I'll show you something that's hard.
Hi, I'm in a shitty mood because I'm a 30-year-old trying to date, and it's just painful. Did you eat something? Fucker.
He licked your broccoli, though.
I'm feeling rather annoyed right now, and whenever I feel annoyed, I feel like I need to pop off on something, and that something is usually TikTok, so I feel like when it comes to dating, I've been very chill and calm when it comes to my old, like, set of standards that I held for myself. I'm
You're
like,
a
okay,
liar!
What the fuck? I need, like, really high standards. Like, I have high standards, and I do, but I feel like with dating, like, I've kind of, like, realized to calm down a little bit. And
Baby girl, you look like Cindy Lou Who. Shots fired! I have high standards. You know, my head standards are really high. You should probably lower those if you're still alone and you want a man.
certain areas where I've been so high and mighty and tight with, like, certain things that you need to have. And I've, like, been relaxed on that, and I'm still just, like, not seeing or, like, feeling how I feel like I'm supposed to be feeling. And it's just, like, kind of upsetting because I'm like, okay, not that I'm lowering my standards. I just feel like I'm, like, opening up a little bit more and, like, growing up, realizing that maybe certain things that I used to think were, like, negatives are actually positives. And I don't know how to navigate it. I'm in this weird limbo of, like, trying to grow, trying to learn, and you don't even make excuses for someone in your head. And then
You know what you need to do? I'm going to put you guys on game. I'm going to put you guys on a serious game. Go talk to the people that you trust the most and ask them legitimately, give me my sexual marketplace value and my relationship marketplace value. Your SMV and your RMV. Sexual marketplace, let me give you an example. A corn star would have a 0 RMV, which is relationship marketplace value, but maybe have a 10 sexual marketplace value. You average those numbers together, now you get a 5. Congratulations, there's your rating. If you went and asked the people that you were really close to, ask them about that, they would tell you, hey, you're right here. That you're a 3 in this and you're a 7 in that, and then boom, you should go for that. So many women think they're 10s across the board that it's so hard for them to realize that their value is just way, 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 way higher than they think. Like there was a lot. Let's go to the comments of the last Supergirl movie video I did. Acting so easy, even a cave girl can do it. Oh my god, Millie hates all cops. They should have used her in the Geico Caveman commercial instead. Not even worth pirating. Oh my God. They never leer. Dude, you guys are on fire. Every single one of these has been so good. They never leer. I rolled the eyes in my head so far back. I saw what I did last summer. Oh my God. Holly Weird is purposely making horribly bad movies. She looks like she's going to bite you. Oh my God, the sound of her voice gives me a headache. I never thought someone could ruin an Australian accent, yet here we are. How can her situation get worse? They already let her talk. Looks like the female Austin Powers. Shots fired! Are they trying to lose money for a tax write-off? A la producers? She's got them authentic English teeth. The dog was so cute, it was great. Even the dog wasn't real. Go woke, go broke. They should have cast her in a Squirrel Girl. The caveman Supergirl meme is better storytelling than the actual movie. Is that the feral kid from the Mad Max 2 all grown up? Oh my God. Her tattoos look like her boyfriend in middle school did them with a sewing needle and ink pen ink. Oh, I gotta stop. You guys are savages. That was the gnarliest comment section from you guys I've ever read. I'm proud. I actually am proud. I'm actually proud. Wow, that was insane. Ain't that right, Looks? Free. Sit. Wait. Shake. Good boy. Wait. Free. Go to your place. That was CGI. That was just a pre-recorded part. You can see. Good boy, Loki. He's still at doggy daycare doing the whole spa thing. But yeah, dude. Goodness gracious. This is wild work, dude. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Let's do the word for the day is going to be Loki layover. It feels like he's had a layover. He's not been here. So Loki layover. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.